Hello, how are we getting on? Hope you're all alright. So I just wanted to jump on really and have a bit of a whinge and a bit of a rant about the state of refereeing in this country. It's an absolute shambles. Now I don't know if it's the referees to blame, the powers that be, for putting all these new rules and implementing all these new things and putting pressure on referees. It's spoiling the game. It really is. The game is an absolute farce at the moment, with the ref decisions and the VAR. It's just frustrating. It's laughable. Starting with our game yesterday against Borough, the rules are the rules. The rules have been implemented. Referee has done what he's done to the letter of the law, but surely a bit of common sense would prevail. He's got a yellow card early on. It's right in the stroke of half time. He's had a go at the referee for something that should have happened up the top end of the pitch. Something that happens at least 15 to 20 times in a game and nothing's done. But because his referee is a little bit sensitive and he's took offence, he shows him a second yellow card and spoils the game. And as a game for the neutral, it's spoiled. The first half was exciting. It was to and fro. If you're a Borough fan, you're over the moon. But like I say, in terms of the football game, all them Sky cameras watching, the game's spoiled. Fair play to Middlesbrough, they did well and battered us second half. But like I say, the game as a spectacle was spoiled, and it was a joke. A little bit common sense in that situation could have been applied. Different game altogether. Today, I've been watching the Man City Chelsea Women's Super League game. Alex Greenwood gets a yellow card in the 15th minute. On the 38th minute, she's taking a free kick. And because she takes something like 20 or 30 seconds over this free kick, referee gives her a second yellow card, sends her off. I mean, how man, dear me, what's it all about? Absolute madness. I get that they've implemented these for to try and speed the game up a little bit, but dear me, that's just absolutely ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. This afternoon, Man City Arsenal, big high pressure game in the top of the Premier League. Kovacic comes flying in with a tackle. Really bad down the Achilles of one of the Arsenal players. Gets a yellow card. About 5-10 minutes later, he does the same again. No yellow card. So, what's it all about? Where's the consistency? You've got players who are getting booked for mouthing off, but players who were attempting to snap people's legs, bad tackles. Now it's getting done. It doesn't make sense. Absolutely does not make sense. And this is what I'm saying, it's absolutely spoiling the game big style. VAR, an absolute joke. It really is an absolute joke. The Luis Diaz situation against Tottenham that happened the other week. How crazy is that? You've got a bloke in a studio watching it on a screen and still can't see it. Still can't see that he was perfectly onside. And it's not the first time it's happened. These VAR decisions, they're taking 5, 6, 7 minutes sometimes to come to a decision, then it's the wrong one. I mean, how man, dear me. I mean, for me, personally, they should just scrap VAR and go back to it being the referee's decision is final. It's a human game. If he gets it wrong, he gets it wrong. So what? That's been the game for hundreds of years. Now we've suddenly moved away from this and the game's ruined. When teams are scoring goals, they're frightened to celebrate because every goal's got a VAR check on. It's not the same. And for all that I want us to get promoted to the Premier League, I don't know what it began to that every week. Thinking you've scored a goal against Man City or Arsenal, Liverpool, cannot celebrate until you have a VAR check because somebody might have been offside half an hour beforehand. Or his toenail might have been offside. Crazy. It's just an absolute joke. I'd love to know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I know it's not something related. Well, it was a little bit at the start about Daniel, but just football in general. The game's gone down the pan. It really is. It's gone down the pan, and something needs to change. Something needs to change big style. The referees are under that much pressure now. Even in the Championship, you've got referees who come down and start refereeing games in the Championship, but because in the Premier League they rely that much on VAR, they can't make a decision. They don't know what to do. You know, there's players getting fouled and left, right and centre, but they just wave play on because they think, oh, well, if it, think in the Premier League, or well, if it's a bad tackle, VAR will intervene. I don't know. Like I say, I just wanted to jump on and have a bit of a rant about the state of the game and how things are at the moment. But I'd love to start a bit of a debate of how, you know, what your thoughts are on the general refereeing system. You know, we all had a rant, Sunderland fans, when we were in League One, and the standard of refereeing there was an absolute shambles. Thinking we'd get to the Championship and it would be better, but it's actually not much different. You know, in certain circumstances it's worse. But what can you do? You know, what can you do? Some of these managers who have played the game for years, like Tony Mowbray, just, you know, I didn't believe what's happening. I just didn't believe how the game's gone. You know, things that are fouls are just getting waved play on. Things that are not fouls for stupid little things are getting blew up every 2 seconds. I don't know. I'm at a loss. But anyway, just a little bit of a general football video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and what's your thoughts on the refereeing system. I might do a bit of a poll on should VAR be scrapped or not, but let us know. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Ta-da.